When God was giving talent, balls were just too late. So they try to put me down, but it makes me more ambitious. Success is sweet, but revenge is so delicious. Haters gonna hate.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? Strider's back with another pre-game stats breakdown. Starting off on the red team, we are going to have Zhao, Jayce, Kennen, Zyra, and Misfortune versus the blue team, who has Annie, Nautilus, Guqin Sona, and Ezreal. Starting right off at the top lane, we're going to have a nice matchup between Jayce and Jax. It's going to be a tongue twister, I can already tell you that right now. But Jayce mains top while Jax mains AD carry. This is going to give Jayce a pretty big advantage here. So Jayce has been played by this person 131 times, where Jax has only been played by this person 39 times. Again, I think this is going to just be a big snowball in favor of Jayce. But then if we take a look at the mid lane, we're going to have Kennen versus Annie. Now, of course, Kennen is being played by Reginald, so he does main mid, and Annie mains jungle. This is going to give a huge advantage to Kennen. Kennen's been played by Reginald 13 times. That doesn't include any tournaments or anything. Where Annie has been played by this person 59 times. Which is actually quite a bit for someone that does not main the jungle. Looks like it's half jungle, half mid, played mid 23% of the game, so definitely not that much. Or not that big of a difference, I would say. So, but either way, I really don't know. Annie just recently got some buffs, mainly changes to her mana and kind of a little bit how she interacts, but I think Tibbers does a little bit more auto attack damage or aura damage. I don't recall which one it was, but I don't know if she's going to be any tankier than Kennen, because Kennen's a lot like Annie, in my opinion, but his defensive ability, being Lightning Rush, I think is a much better tool than Annie's defensive shield. So I really think that Kennen's just going to overall naturally have the advantage. That, and it's also Reginald. He's a great player. So, but then if we go into the jungle, we're going to have Zhao versus Nautilus. Now, Zhao mains jungle, while Nautilus also mains jungle. So no one's going to have a big advantage there. But Zhao's been played by this person 257 times, where Nautilus has only been played by this person 56 times. So definitely a huge, massive advantage for Zhao. I don't know what that's a lot of games to play as Zhao, so I'm very interested to see how well that's going to work out. But I think I'm going to have to give the advantage to Zhao on that one. That's just way too many games to play and not have a significant advantage. But then if you take a look at the bottom lane, of course, we're going to have Misfortune versus Ezreal. Misfortune mains mid, while Ezreal also mains mid, which is kind of surprising. But Misfortune's been played by this person 15 times, where Ezreal's been played by this person 35 times. Both of them are duo queuing, but they're not duo queuing with their support, so it's not any real big advantage for either of them. But since Ezreal does have more games played, I think I'm going to have to give the advantage to him. Then if we take a look at the supports, we're going to have Zyra and Sona. Now, Zyra mains jungle while Sona mains support, so I definitely think I'm going to have to give the advantage to the blue team on the bottom lane just because of that fact. But if you add up all the wins and losses between both teams, you'll see that the red team has an average of 53.71% chance of winning, where the blue team has an average of 52.88% chance of winning. So this gives about a 1% advantage in favor of the red team. Let's go ahead and get in the game and see what happens. Hey, what's up, everybody? Strider's back with another episode of the Diamond League, here actually following Reginald, someone we have not seen. Well, I personally haven't seen play solo queue in a very long time. I don't even know if he is still diamond ranked or not. He might be in platinum at this point. I'm not really sure, because it doesn't seem like he's playing up against very many high-level people. I know he doesn't get the opportunity to play a lot of solo queue. They do scrims a lot. You know, he has a girlfriend, and then he has to manage all the business side of TSM. So I was actually going to get a Curse game, because I know Curse is scrimming right now, but I felt it was pretty important to catch a Reginald game, since not many people get a chance to see him outside of just him playing in the normal LCS games. But either way, yeah, it looks like he is Diamond 2 ranked right now. So nothing terrible, obviously. It's still pretty impressive to get there. But there will be, I guess, a little bit less scale of quality talent. I'm not really sure. Everybody should be fine still at this level. Although I've not seen an Annie in a really long time. Yes, this could be... Oh, we have a BrackGuy. BrackGuys don't play Rig.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Yeah, these are all like new faces. I am not familiar with pretty much any of these people. Everybody in this game is between, looks like Platinum 3 and Diamond 2. So it's a pretty big swing of talent. We'll have to see how exactly everything comes up. But wow, Red Team is making a very aggressive play, potentially going on to gank out this Ezreal.
30 seconds
And the Sona, I mean,
spawn.
did Ezreal already pick up... Oh, he did already pick up Mystic Shot. So if he gets snared, he's pretty much dead. The Red Team has a very, very high chance of burning Ezreal's Flash right now. Or Sona's. Either one. I think they can do it. If Ezreal's really smart... Ooh, a beautiful check! Great job by Ezreal. Oh, man. That was the only way that they were going to get spotted out. And now the Red Team's like, well, I guess we should probably just go for somebody else. And Nautilus is in here. Is he going to... They just didn't even look. Nice auto attacks. Are they going to get a snare off? Yes, Nautilus doesn't seem like he was really paying attention. They get a nice flash. Are they going to do anything else? Ooh, yes, the flash auto attack and shuriken coming out, and a huge... This second tower does so much damage. Since they don't have the first one down, great job by Reginald picking up that first blood. And that's exactly what we like to see. And a really, really early red steal. Ooh, they do know that there's a ward in here now. Yep, exactly. Great job by the support player. Because Sona was a little bit aggressive in using her ability when the opposing member was in that... Oh my gosh, this is a perfect setup. And this could be forcing... Yep, force the flash out of Ezreal. Great job. Ooh, gets double up. Doesn't quite land onto Ezreal like they would have wanted. But still a great job. Ezreal still level 1. Does not have Arcane Shift yet. And a counter pink. Nice job by Sona. She really needed to do that. Ooh. Oh, great poke by Ezreal. Ezreal's doing a great job at checking these bushes. Oh, it doesn't quite get there. The acceleration blast not quite doing as much damage as he was like, but he's only level 2 right now, so it'll obviously change in the future. Beautiful snare. Are they going to be able to pick it up? Ooh, a huge, huge barrier, but Misfortune flash to try to get that and burn through it. Just wasn't going to happen. And he does have her stun up right now, but as you can tell, Kennen really just does not give a hoot about it. He's like, come on, we'll exchange stunts. Annie's a little bit on the weaker side, mainly because she does have a defensive ability. It's always very annoying to play against champions that have that defensive ability. She used to be a very excellent AP tank, but now, oh wow, beautiful job. She does get a stun, and is it going to be enough? One more auto attack. She tanks the tower just a little bit, and Nautilus is going to pick up the kill. Jayce does end up taking down Jax, but this is a nice even trade 1-for-1. There was some assists coming out for the blue team though, and not on the red team, which is a little bit of a disadvantage in that sense. But Kennen is applying so much pressure to this mid lane at this point, and he's doing a great job. And he just lost a ton of experience there. But she did pick up an assist when she went up top. So she's not that far down. And ooh, nice job. Taking a lot of damage. Misfortune gets the double up, but a nice flash from Sona prevents it from going anywhere else. This is actually very high impact game. Everyone seems to be on their game. It's quite entertaining. It's outside the norm. Ooh, nice job by Jayce. Jayce can actually knock people back, just hammer smashing them to the face. And that's really, really not good news for Jax, just because he needs to be basically right next to you. Ooh, nice stun coming out from Annie. Not really going to be able to follow up too much on it. She does not have Tibbers yet. I know they recently buffed Annie, I think, a little bit with Tibbers. I think they buffed his aura damage, his passive aura damage, or something like that. I don't remember exactly what it was. And yeah, it seems Reginald is starting to practice up on his Kennen a little bit. That first blood really did help him. And Annie's doing a great job with that shield, just trying to prevent as much damage as possible, but that shield just uses so much mana, it's very disheartening. But at the same time, Annie can just spam her Incinerate? Is it Incinerate? Disintegrate, sorry. Yeah, she can spam her Disintegrate on minions and get all, if she kills the minion with it, she gets all the mana cost back, so. Jayce really just on the ball with that hammer, so right when he sees Jax jump onto him, he switches to that hammer form and is ready to knock him back once he sees Counter-Strike start. But it's also preventing Jayce from really doing too much as far as the trade because he has to wait, so he's basically playing very reactive instead of proactive, which can be good but can also be very bad. Because if Jax realizes that that's what he's doing, Jax could just keep jumping on him, getting an auto attack or two off on him, and not taking anything in return. And that will eventually add up. And right now, Jayce is pretty far behind. Oh, Nautilus getting a beautiful hook, actually landing on Misfortune. Now the exhaust coming down. She is going to cleanse out of it. And Misfortune is basically going to tank it out. Die. They didn't want to give 2 kills to them, so she kind of was just intercepting all the skill shots. Which is a really good play. I like when people do that. Wow, Jax still got the Counter-Strike off, which is kind of depressing. Even after all of his work at doing that, he's still unable to do it. And ooh, this could be bad. All he needs to do is start his ultimate. Yep! That is a very dead Annie. And he was able to pick up that kill. Nautilus now coming in, trying to get a gank. Is he going to get a hook, though? He doesn't have any mana to really do anything. He does have that red buff. Reginald taking a little bit of damage, but he does have those 2 Doran's blades, so he's going to be able to get some decent harass in there just from his basic attacks, but he's also going to be able to lifesteal off his auto attacks on minions anyway. Nautilus picking up the blue buff, actually not giving it over to Annie, which is kind of surprising, I would say. Annie doesn't, I don't know, I guess she doesn't need that blue buff, but for the mana, she needs it more for the cooldown reduction. Tibbers is still on a relatively long cooldown. It's shorter than most, but ooh, huge Stranglethorns forcing the flash out of Sona. And now Sona, she's level 6. Is she going to bring on the pain with that crescendo? Ooh, no, it's on cooldown actually, so she won't be able to. Misfortune trying to get a little bit of a double up action going in there. And Annie's doing a great job of just roaming around the map right now. Ooh, Jayce now going in, trying to get a little bit of the kills. Takes Jax to just above half HP. It's not quite where they wanted it, but it's still better than nothing. Annie throwing down Tibbers, laying the smackdown. She is very, very low. And oh, the acceleration blast sniper! Beautiful play from Jayce. Let's see if we can get that. Kennen throws down his ult, tries to get a little bit damage, but now Tibbers just doing a little bit too much. And she doesn't even know Jayce is here. Jayce has not even appeared yet, and boom! That was beautiful. Great job by Jayce. Played it really, really smart. Nautilus now coming in with the intention to kill everything. And Misfortune gets a really nice ultimate, but gets quickly interrupted by the crescendo. Sona still ends up falling down, but that was a nice disengage. Both members of the top lane are very low. Yeah, one more fight and that would have been a really big... Basically would have been a kill on either side, but they're both just healing up to full off those health potions. Jax just used his last one, but he does have that Bam Scepter to help out. Red team now going in for the dragon. I don't think they're going to have any issues. But yeah. Ezreal did not have his ultimate, so he couldn't do anything for that either. So far, Ezreal and Misfortune are pretty much even. Ezreal does have a kill when Misfortune has an assist, so it's a little bit less. But the red team is up by tower as well as dragon. So that's going to put Misfortune, I believe, a little bit ahead. Yeah, just by about 200. Oh, and Zhao does not like that he's in this jungle, but Jax now going in, and this could be very, very effective. And oh no, two members of the red team are trying to converge into this. Kennen, ooh, the Spider Nautilus coming out. Are they going to get a slow on him? They really, really, really need to. And oh, one more audacious charge. Oh, they're not able to get a Misfortune. Tries to get a little bit of a slow, but it doesn't end up going through. And the Ignite, is it going to finish him off? Yes, it will. Nice pickup by Jayce. He really, really did not need that kill, but since he has 3 kills now, he's starting to catch up in gold, definitely. He may be ahead now. Yeah, he's by about 1,000 at this point. Jax is starting to fall behind, even though he was about 20 CS ahead earlier. He's only about 10-5 ahead now. Let's see if we can get to live here real quick. Since there's not too much going on. But wow, there's a 3,000 gold difference. Nautilus maybe going in. Oh, nice job by Kennen actually dodging that dredge line. Yeah, that's really good. Good for him. He did not want to get caught there. Annie, I don't know if she would have been able to do... Yeah, she probably would have been able to. Annie does have Tibbers and Ignite and Flash, so she can get away. Is she going to be able to? The Ignite going down. Oh my gosh, Nautilus is there. And there is no way that Kennen's going to be able to follow up on this. He may actually die. No, he missed the dredge line once again. Great job by Kennen with those jukes. And now Jayce once again going hard in the paint against Jax. Jax trying to do what she can, but it's not going to get the Counter-Strike off. A little bit disappointing there. Oh, did Ezreal just flash? He did. I don't know why he did an arcane shift, but Ezreal just blew his flash. I don't think he was going to be able to kill Kennen anyway. Kennen does have his electric... Oh my gosh, now I don't even remember what it's called. It's electric. Lightning Rush, there we go. He has this Lightning Rush, which will increase his armor and magic resist as well. So that's something, and his movement speed. So it's something that I don't think Ezreal really kept in mind, and he didn't have red buff as far as I know. Yeah, he doesn't have any slowing items, so I really don't know why that was done. But ooh, he could have a huge strike coming in. And this is very, very bad. Gets a nice pop-up, and now Jayce coming in, but the death charge does knock him up. And oh, is he going to get to the skies? And no, gets stunned in place, unable to get out of there. And Jayce does end up falling to the Jax. Jax shuts down his killing spree, and that is really, really, really going to help him out. Sona kind of getting poked down just a little bit by the Zyra, but you know, they're both supports, so they're going to be able to heal up pretty easily. Misfortune is now getting cut out by Crescendo. A nice ultimate. She ends up flashing. I don't know why she flashed closer, but oh, Zyra gets a couple more auto attacks. Ooh, nice pickup by Zyra. Zyra going to be able to get out of here, though. She does end up flashing out of the way. Ooh, nice charge. Oh, one more auto attack. Oh, it's not going to happen. Oh, but Kennen is now in the mix. They should easily be able to pick up this kill. Gets a nice stun, and the pop-up, yep, pop-up followed by the charge. And he comes in with the Timber stun. And, ooh, Kennen does pick up the kill once he throws down his ultimate. And now he's able to get away. That was a very delayed, very crazy fight, actually. But in the meantime, Jax does take out the top tower. That is very, very, very good for the blue team. Blue team were behind by 2 towers, and now they're only down by 1. If they can pick up the next dragon, that would be very useful for them. And Recall's getting interrupted because she was closer to the golems than Ezreal was. So that's kind of funny, but that sucks. It's kind of just a waste of time there. That is going to be a blue buff for Zhao, and now also one for Misfortune. Red team is once again going in, trying to take this dragon. Sona placed on a ward just in time, but a pink ward does get laid down just in case. Yep. And are they going to go for another one? Ezreal. It's a little bit delayed on that ultimate. I don't think it would have mattered anyway, but that's alright. Yeah, I don't think they would have been able to. Jax now making the most rewarding sound on that tower. His his passive on those towers is it's so gratifying to hear. But he could be getting caught out of position. Zhao does get a nice slow. Uh-oh. Shock Blast does end up missing. Ultimate now going down and to the skies. This could be a very, very dead Jackson. Yes, it is. Overextended quite a bit. Zyra gets picked off by Annie in mid, though. 2 pretty big ganks coming out from both teams. Although killing the Jax is obviously a lot better than just killing a Zyra. Zyra was about to pick up a killing spree, so it's actually good that she died before they would have a really easy chance of getting shut down gold. Because once you get those 3 kills, ooh, a nice ultimate and juke, huge. This could be amazing. Crescendo now coming out. Misfortune throws down her ultimate, and beautiful job by Jayce picking up that kill. And now they're going on to Annie. Is anything gonna happen from that? Boom! Acceleration blast. Boop. Boop! That is a double kill for the Jayce. Great job, and now they're picking off for Baron. Are they going to do it? 3 members of the blue team are still dead for another 12 seconds. I don't know if they'll be able to get it. Ezreal does have his ultimate up. He may try to steal it, but wow, the red team is just ripping apart at the Baron. Jax is now here, getting zoned out by Zyra, which is interesting, to say the least. Ezreal did throw his ultimate. Is it gonna steal it? Is it gonna steal it? I don't think it is. Burp. Oh, but it did help him. Did help him quite a bit. It was a very close job. Very, very close. I would have loved to see the steal, because it's not something you see often, especially from like way downtown. It's just very difficult to do, especially on Baron. And he's only level 10, so he doesn't even have level 2 of his ultimate, which means he'd have to basically rely on Zhao failing his smite, which is not likely. So it is mildly depressing. Yeah, it just doesn't do enough damage. It does magic damage, and it does 10% after person it hits. So I mean, it wasn't even. It probably did like 200 damage to the parent at that point. After his resistances and after hitting a couple people. And damage does go up, and it's a little bit more common after Ezreal hits like level 16 for him to get the steals. But on level 6, it's almost just that one level of ultimate. It's very difficult. Ooh, nice acceleration blast coming out. Jayce going to take down this tower. Yep, they just tanked it out for a little bit. There's only a few auto attacks. Ooh, nice job. They don't have any minions there right now, and I don't know if that ward is going to get spotted out. Ooh, nice ultimate coming out from Kennen. Will get caught out. Ooh, throws down the Zhonya's, tries to inform as much of the ignite as possible. Gets the kill on Annie, and that's the only person who died. The inhibitor tower now falling down. Red team is pushing through the space so hard. They're really not giving up. Blue team is trying to do all they can, but I really just don't know if they're going to be able to do too much. Without Annie in the mix, oh, acceleration blast not quite making, and boom! Oh, not able to do it. Two shots from the tower, and oh, a huge dredge line getting pulled in, but ooh, not gonna be able to do. Wow, the acceleration blast doing so much damage, getting the auto attacks, and not quite. They are just going in for these Nexus towers now. Nice counter strike ability, taking down the Zhao. Kennen picks up the first Nexus tower, and Misfortune picks up the Jax as well. And now Jayce is caught in a really bad position. And they should have super minions coming in about, yeah, the next wave of super minions should be coming in. Nice job, and a huge snare coming out for Zyra. That really helped. And now they might be able to take this down, but there are two members, both, oh my gosh, both Nautilus and Sona are back. Sona does not have a crescendo though. I don't think it's gonna be enough. And that is a lot of minions just coming through. Oh, they're finally going to back off. I thought they were going to try to finish it off. That would have been very enjoyable. That would have been a great ending. I would have liked it. Yeah, Nautilus is just going to try to head off the super minion as quickly as possible. Ezreal's going to throw out his ultimate bottom lane just to clear up a little bit of that wave. Blue buff in this. Blue buff is excellent on him, but I would really like to see it go on to Jayce. Jayce's poke is just so extraordinarily strong right now. Ooh, nice save by Sona. I think Jayce would have been able to catch up if he didn't do that. And he picks up her blue buff for, I think, the first time of the game, and Dragon once again easily taken by the red team. No, he's not even gonna take it. They don't even care. They just want to finish the game, it looks like. The acceleration blast does not land. Ezreal just recalled. Now he sees that everybody is kind of pushing in. They're waiting for everybody to group up and possibly waiting for a nice acceleration blast to land on somebody. There's only one tower left guarding that Nexus, and it does not have much help. A nice flash Timber stun followed by the ult from Ezreal, and that is a lot of damage. Oh, they do end up taking down, but wow, this could be a huge play. Jax does get a double kill. Kennen, oh, they're running around. Are they going to be able to do it? I don't know what they're doing. That's a double kill for Kennen. Gets a triple kill too. Is he going to get a quadra? That is the question. Ooh, he does get the quadra. Oh man, he's going for the penta. Go for the penta. No, Jayce! Come back, Jayce! Gets the penta. Blocks the penta. And Kennen is still alive, and they will easily be able to take down this Nexus in no time. Well, it actually took a lot longer than I thought it was going to. Wow, that was a very enjoyable game. He almost had the penta. He was so close to getting the penta. Scumbag Jayce. It's always the Jayce. Jayce is always scumbag. Either way, fantastic game. Definitely, guys, if you want to see more, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It helps me kind of go through and find out which champions or what players you like to see more of and which ones you want to see less of. So definitely, put some feedback in the comments. I can always accept some constructive criticism. By no means even close to the best commentator, but I'm working on it. It's always fun to do, so I like doing it, especially for you guys. So if you have any requests for champions or players that you want to see, please don't feel shy of asking. I have a giant list that I put together, and I try to do the players and champions that are requested most frequently, and that's basically how I do the priorities. But thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace.